Well, it's not, some parents will not listen to a 14 or 15-year-old, but my parents were different. My father actually believed that I knew what I was talking about.
So moving forward, you're in high school, you get elected to these offices,
Yes.
and that's one way in America we measure leadership. You're elected to an office, you're therefore a leader, and you get into college, and then you get out into the work world. Now, when in the work world did you decide that you're a leader?
Justice Thomas's confirmation hearings.
So at the Department of Agriculture, you're not thinking of yourself in this
No,
way?
not even with Richard, no. That was fun.
Yeah.
I was 21.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, those confirmation hearings, it's about strategy. It's about inches. And then the other thing, I think what troubled me most about the confirmation hearings, and I have to be careful saying this public, is that I always had a strong moral compass. I have to always be ethical, honest, and legal in what I do. My parents always taught me that. But during the confirmation hearings, it was all about winning. And I think during Thomas's confirmation hearings, I became things and had to do things that troubled me in my spirit. And I think more than anything else, what I learned from his confirmation hearings, I never want to be a politician. I think at more than any time in my life, I made the decision, I cannot be elected. Is this what it takes? Because you were told, nobody cares about the truth. Nobody wants to hear the truth, and I saw that. So what you got to do, you got to destroy Anita Hill by any means necessary. So my attitude was to take her out. That was the attitude that I had. I was a general, and I led the forces to do that. And he went on the court, but I had a lot of soul searching to do.
And how do you feel about that now?
Oh, I mean, it's my past. You know, I did it. I don't feel good about it. I've been forgiven for it because I've become a better person. Now, most people won't admit that, or what we do in Washington to destroy other people, to elevate others. I was a part of that. And I realized in being elected to office, you can become things that you don't, and I never wanted to become that. And by that time, my father was deceased. I didn't have his guidance, so I was on my own. And a lot of people went along with my plans. But it was a big part of the process.
But even though your father's not living, you have his memory and you have the memory of the things he taught you. Are you saying to me that you can't think of any time in the future that you might want to go back to South Carolina and run for this, run for that?
No, I can't say that,
Yeah.
because it was always a vision of my father. Oh, I could never say it. It's in me. I'm the one who convinced my brother to run, to satisfy my own conscience, because it's part of a guilt, something that I have not satisfied, because I believe I can do it. No, I know I can do it. I know I have what it takes to do it. There's no doubt about that. That's not arrogance. It's just a fact. I know I can do it. Well, am I willing to do it? There's always that possibility I could go back and run for office.
Yes, Adam Clayton Powell once told me, never say what you won't do.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you never know.
You never know. I agree.
You said a moment ago that you were troubled by some things that happened during the Clarence Thomas and